I left South Africa when I was 23 years old. When I got to England, it was very difficult. I decided to do my nursing in England. It took a while to adjust to the British lifestyle, mainly because of the fact that I suffered from we all suffered from terrible inferiority complex. I had a very difficult time to go into a store because I thought they were, they'd throw me out or they won't serve me. And it, like I said, it took a little time to adjust to that and to think, you know what, I'm here and I've got to make the best of it. So I lived in England for 8 years. When I came to Canada, like I said, I fell in love with the country and there was a shortage of nurses. But the difficult part was trying to find a job. And it was very difficult, even though I trained in England, which was prestigious. They didn't think it was prestigious. And of course, they wanted me to go back to school and do my ESL, which was stupid because I spoke English fluently. It's my only language that I speak. So of course, I did a couple of courses at George Brown College. And then I wrote the RN exams. But during that time, I was accepted at a Catholic hospital, St. Joseph's in Toronto. And then I decided, I'm going to apply for a pharmaceutical position. And so they said, oh no, you can't come and work for us because you don't have Canadian experience. So I said, okay, I'll go and get Canadian experience. So I sold vacuum cleaners for 1 year, door to door, cold calls. It was not easy, it was in the winter, you had to carry these big boxes and do demonstrations. But then I did eventually get the job, and I was the first non-white person in Canada to get a job with a pharmaceutical company. I don't take no for an answer. I try very hard. But also the fact is that you always have to be learning. You've got to be inquisitive. You've got to be curious. After a while, I was still a nurse, and I still wanted to get back to my nursing. And then I went back to nursing. I went back to Mount Sinai and worked there for about 4 or 5 years. And then decided that I'm tired of it now. I want to open up my own company. So I opened up a nursing agency taking care of mothers and babies, especially sick babies. So by that time, I was very confident in myself. I knew I had the ability to do what I wanted to. And then in 2009, I got very ill and decided to close down the agency, and then decided to do travel. When I came back, I said to them, I'm going to start up this travel agency, but we'll start with nurses. And 10 years later, we still have the business, and we're still doing tours, and I love it. I really, really love traveling. I can't see myself totally retired. I can't. And, at 84 years old, I'm supposed to be retired, but I'm not. I do know that I'm getting older, but like you said, it doesn't define me. I'm Ramie Veerappan. Yeah, I do have some things that stop me from doing it, Sometimes your body doesn't want to do it. Like they say, the spirit is willing, but the body is weak. But I don't let it stop me.